So in this video, we're going to show you how to clean your TrimMaster tool. The finishing tools are often used in really dusty environments, especially with jib dust, fine dust from your skirtings and finishing lines. If you're working in those sorts of environments, we say that you should clean the tool a lot more often. So we've done a lot of testing on the tools. Over the years, we go out on sites, we do a lot of tool cleaning trainings and stuff like that. We emphasise the guys clean their tools about every 10,000 shots. Put a lot of testing into it, and we've developed this new grease that you put into the tools. They last for about 60,000 shots. So that's probably once a year. You'd have to take your tool into a service agent, get them to give it a good clean, redo the grease if it needs it, change a couple of parts, and then the tool's ready to go again. So in between services, sometimes your tool with the fine dust might get a little bit clunked up. So in this video, we're going to show you how to quickly clean the tool with the new grease. So this video is in two stages. The first stage is going to show you how to clean the top part of the tool, the air filter and down to the spark unit. And the second part will show you how to grease the main firing chamber to get maximum performance out of the tool. So let's go over to Mitch in the workshop and he'll show you how to start cleaning the tool.
Hey guys, today we're going to be doing our routine maintenance on our Paslode TrimMaster. What we're going to need is our bucket, standard bucket, and a lint-free cloth. We've got our 9/64 hex key that comes standard with the tool, small flat blade screwdriver, our new Paslode grease, which is replacing the oil. This will give you a longer tool life with better performance, less maintenance, and an increased life in the service intervals as well. We have our Paslode degreaser and of course our safety glasses and our gloves just to keep that degreaser off our hands. So let's go. First thing we're going to do is render the tool safe. So we're going to remove the battery, remove the brads, and take the fuel cell out of the tool. From here, remove the rear cap, the rear grille, and that'll give us access to our filter, which we can put aside for cleaning. Next thing, take our 4 bolts out of our cylinder head. And remove our rear cap. Unplug our spark wire. Okay, be careful of the boot, that generally will fall off. Okay, and unplug the fan cable too. Pull our wires to the side. What we want to do is twist our cylinder head, okay, and then remove from the tool. So there's a couple of little notches here on the cylinder head. They fit in with the grooves on the back of the housing there. Okay, so we can place our cylinder head off to the side and we can get ready to clean our tool. Okay, you'll see I've placed my gloves on here, getting ready to use the Paslode degreaser, and safety glasses are also on. You want to pay attention to this part of the tool, which is your spark plug and your spark tang. Any excessive build-up there will stop the tool from sparking. So ensure both those parts are clean. Now, while we're at it, we'll quickly clean our filter. Again, removing the bolt. Quick shake out and set aside to dry.
So the next step in the video is optional and should only be done if the main firing chamber of the tool is dry. You won't always have to clean the main chamber. The easiest way to look at it is just run your finger around the inside of it and see if it's dry, and then reapply the grease. So I'll hand you over to Mitch in the workshop and he'll show you how it's done.
So the first thing we'll do is we'll clean our cylinder head. Okay, so just grabbing the Paslode degreaser and giving a generous amount of spray around those steel rings to remove the bulk of the dirt. Last but not least is the main body of the tool. Okay, so we want to push forward our driver here, which gives us better access to the sleeve for cleaning. So again, generous amounts of spray just to remove the bulk of the material. Bulk of that carbon build-up, dirt build-up. And then using our lint-free cloth to wipe off the excess of the build-up. Alright, so now we're going to use our Paslode grease and reapply it instead of the oil. Again, Paslode grease is a high temperature grease, especially formulated for the combustion. It'll give you longer times between maintenance with an increased service life as well. So we don't want to use too much, okay? We do just apply sparingly around all of the metal surfaces, a thin smear. Now you'll see here, I've pulled the follower back slightly and just pushed down on the nose. It gives you better access into the combustion chamber to actually grease the fingers there for the sleeve. And again, just a thin smear. You don't want to forget down in the sleeve as well, a nice thin smear. Okay, now we just want to work our driver backwards and forwards. So using your little flat blade screwdriver, you can just return that driver and cycle it through a few times. Until that grease is all the way through the tool and that driver is sliding nicely. Make sure you leave the driver in the retracted position and then lock the nose down. Apply the grease to the cylinder head. So you want to ensure, again, a thin smear around the rings. And make sure that your rings here are 180 degrees apart, okay? Sitting the tool up, placing the cylinder head back in on an angle, ensuring that this part lines up with the gap in the housings. Okay, you'll notice that these cables are on the right hand side of the leg of the cylinder head too, just so they don't get pinched. We first want to run our fan cable and plug that back in. And then we can plug our spark wire, ensuring that the boot is still there, back into the spark plug. Okay, then inside of this groove, replace our cap. Replace our filter, and of course our grill clicks back on, and that's how easy it is.